And as we constantly badger on about during these broadcasts, that B bomb site on Dust2 is one of the hardest bomb sites to retake in the game.
Yeah, so being in a 5v5 here is certainly going to be at the advantage of Gambit. The real kind of thorn in their side, looking to be a Dren, by the way. Keep your eye on him as these two players cross from the tunnels. They have no idea that he's there. He's let them slip by. Ooh, maybe a couple of whiff shots, but he should be able to find both of these. Yeah, he's tagged down very, very low. He doesn't.
Could definitely be, or well, this buy rank could definitely be a tale of things to come. Doja is going to find Stanislaw. Adren follows up with a kill onto Adren, and that leaves two Complexity members alive here. Trying to deny the bomb from actually crossing over. Not going to be successful in that, and Adren's already in position to deal with Def here. Potentially, ooh, actually, they might pass each other. There we go. Def wisens up to the challenge and finds Adren, but as you can see, not really a whole lot of hope for them actually being able to retake that bomb plant. Oblige that wish.
And see, I mean, this might have got a little bit close towards the end, but Gambit's still going to be finding a fourth round. I think more critically, that was it wasn't like a tradition.
To juicy nade onto Def, down to 42 HP. Well, that's going to actually prompt some aggression from Stanislaw here. Right now, pincer movement coming in from Complexity, being very successful at it as well. That Molotov, that's going to force Android to move, but doesn't even have the chance to do so before Mo. A little bit too soon. Yeah, he's going to smoke this off. This is a nice decision as well. Going to isolate it into a 2v2. Full HP as well. Still gets taken down, so nice sort of position, but he is a little bit on his own right here, and Adren's going to take full advantage of that. Even spots out Shazam. Oh, can't get the connection though. Shazam trades one back. Actually gets a second one as well. Car. Taking pot shots from Catwalk as well, and that nade. It's going to hurt a lot. There we go. Complexity finally being able to string multiple kills together. You're doing a good job of taking out Shazam. Again, for Complexity right now, because they've invested into that double op, they want to hold on to as many weapons as possible, not lose that vital third player. They're going to be able to do so as well.
Orpa's Paradise is down that one avenue of the map. Here he is with the Orp back in hand again, and he's going to get bested by Shazam.
Dren's actually going to drop down into spawn. Well, he's not going to get that far. He's going to be met by Stanislaw. So this potential B-split not going to have the same punch as you would have liked to see. Doja does find Android, and Def actually thinks he's alone now. Oof, managed to adjust in time. So Mir goes down, and we'll be running into Ye in about a second or two here. There we go. Nicely handled by Complexity.
Heal them out if you want to try and go for this mid to B split. You look at the flashbangs as well, and everything starts to point towards that. They go running on out and into the maws of Stanislaw. He's able to go and burn out Doja as well. The bombs drop down in mid, and then that nade now leaving Mo and Hobbit in the firing line, and they're going to embrace that. They're down and out of this round. Complexity. I was going to say moving on to a third, but Mo managed that first. Don't start to believe just yet, and that's why.
They're moving about as the CTs. They're not letting Gambit get too much space to work with. You can see the aggressive pushes already. You're having Def move forward towards T-spawn here. There's no way in hell Gambit can expect this. And Yay with a nice bomb as well. Look at how split up it is. It's the bomb alone in mid. It's a massive issue as Stanislaw finds Mir. And there we go. Bomb down. Cheeky little one tap. And what do you do now, Gambit? You have to move out, and you've lost all map control, and well, Def's going to take full advantage of that as he finds Mo. Doja. All right, sits on a grenade for a while. Does eventually find Def, though. He's going to be running right into the gauntlet of Android. Gambit, quite a few different looks here, and again, Shazam's going to get the better of Mo. And I feel like with the recent changes made to the map, that's such a hard timing to
hold off this position. Now, thankfully, Gambit have gone quite sparingly, actually, on their players holding mid. It's actually mostly dedicated over here towards long.
Smiths are going to pit as well. Ooh. Opportunity for Dren and Hobbit there to find frags. Instead, it's going to be Def and Shazam to get the answers. This was looking so promising for Gambit there. They had two sitters almost. And instead, well, it's Mir getting caught up in a Molotov. The bomb is planted in the right direction. Ooh, doesn't fire off a shot either. Lands the first.
Ooh, he's still trying for it. They're not on the bomb just yet. The Molotov rains on it. They don't have a smoke, though. So Doja peeking on round does lose the fight to Stanislaw versus Shazam, which didn't feel like the most necessary thing in all. This time it's aggression out through long doors. They're going to try and run the gauntlet. Through the Molotovs they go into Stanislaw, who once again surely doesn't spray down this many players. And oh, they're going to get the double nade as well. It is just utility fragging up a storm over here.
He's going to be up. They know what he's up to. Now the job for Adren is pretty much try to figure out
where CT, so As long as he's observing. Oh, on down, but Adren's now been given an opportunity. A missed shot from Shazam, and suddenly it's into the 1v1. Adren's going to do it. 4 kills. He digs deep at the very end, and he's able to lock in a 6th round.
Oh, they're actually just going to dry peek it. It's going to find Shazam unexpecting, and well, all of a sudden, this has really gone the way of Gambit here, catching everyone off guard.
Yeah, this round is over in the blink of an eye. That's a Gambit round.
The pistol round. Oh, spots the head of Yay, but Def's going to be there to respond immediately. But look at Hobbit's aggressive positioning. Ooh, not able to connect shots initially, but Doja's there to help him out a bit, alleviate some pressure. Mo chips in as well. That's Bob dropped in mid, and now Mo even connecting shots through the smoke as well. A 3rd shot through the smoke. Well, there you go. Not too shabby. Android's made his way onto the B-bomb site, but to no avail. Mirror's there waiting for him. Oh, not going to see any action immediately, so takes a forward position to start things off. Pretty much spent all of his utility within a matter of seconds, and finally we see Mo getting the better of Shazam in that off duel.
8 out of the last 10 rounds or something along those lines, so the way that they poised themselves in the opening stages of the first half, I like they're trying to repeat that now here in the second, and actually Complexity do manage to get the bomb down here inside of this A-bomb site. So 4 on 4 as the retake comes in. Still decent bit of utility up on Gambit. They have the flashbangs to try and open things up. Molotov on Mir as well. That's going to be very, very valuable with so many of these players over here towards short, which is where that bomb is planted for. Yay chiming in with one, but now the Molotov forces him to commit to these fights. Doja going to go ahead and find both the frags of the players up on short. Defuse comes on in, and Gambit going to be locking in at 11th. That is, and you're throwing in this fake, it does feel risky. They managed to get Yay and Android down, but Mo just catches them, so they're aware that this is happening. And now this push comes in towards B, but Android's won his fight. All the pressure's here on Hobbit, the man. And Shazam walking his way. Hobbit goes back, and the second time around.
In the middle as well when Hobbit peered in. But still is able to find 2. The distraction from the bomb side of Def gives Android all the time he needs. Ult into everything, and Adren's going to mow down Complexity as they try to move out through the smoke. They get stuck in each other, and they have no way of actually responding to what just happened. Well, I say that, but Def finds Adren through the smoke.
That's fine. You can start to pull the guys off of B. There's no time for them to change their mind, and then Mo just has to hold down the bomb site, and Doja, that's exactly how it's going to go down. He finds 1 kill, Shazam instantly trades, and now we have Mo with the AWP inside of this A-bomb site, looking to try and buy time, and he might do even more than that as he picks up Stan. Mo make it out into the open. Ooh. Shazam is at least going to manage that 1 kill, but there's no time for him to cross and get the bomb down. It's nothing more than a consolation frag, so he's going to hold the AWP into the next round. Gambit moving. Ability
on the side of Complexity. They're actually picking up the pace here. Mo's going to find the first, but he might not suspect the second Complexity player being that close up. And Adren, you need to get out of dodge right about now. Does exactly enough damage, though, for Stanislav to fall. But Yay, though. Look at that. 3 frags with the ZZ. Now there's an open pathway for a bomb plant on that A-bomb site. 2 players left on the side of Gambit. What do you do in this situation? Still Kevlar on the side of Complexity as well.
That M4. But 10 to 12.
Well, instead, it's going to be Stanislav to get the drop on Hobbit. Most quick to return here. They might get pincered in. That's exactly what happens as well. Mo misses the second opportunity. Android finds 2, and that's more or less a done deal. Complexity is going to get away with this one as well. Doja, only with a deagle to his name. I'd hope that Def actually rotates back out in towards double doors, but is he going to be able to hold on to this AK?
I'm curious why they decided to hunt him so.
Misses the first shot. Still gets the Molotov down, and yeah, he's taking a significant amount of damage. Does get dropped down into spawn, but is immediately found by Hobbit. That's a 2-man trade. Still, though, not using the utility to actually force Mo out, and that's going to lead to certain death for Def. Ooh, what is he stuck? What in the world? All right. Well, Stanislav manages to find 1. Oh, Mo is actually going to land the shot on TA this time. He's going to have to hide out here, but no, he's caught in no man's land. Doja, though, finds 1 frag. Testing his luck at this point. 4 HP, still jumping.
Planted for Shazam down in the pit. Android able to open this up, but it's Mo and Hobbit. I think Mo even landing the jump shot there, but actually no, he's over towards short. Shazam try as he might, can't get anything done. And Gambit keeping 4 players alive. And Now he's got this crossfire set up with Mo as well. Mo going to be throwing in flashbangs for Doja down here inside a pit. The Hexagon trying to hold his ground, but actually blink of an eye, it all falls onto Mo. He's taken a while to get going, but now that he is from this car, just drive-by after drive-by, and finally going to get dealt with.
Yeah, Stanislaw going to pick that up. No, Hobbit's not going to be in a position to deny. Now he should probably just hold up and wait for his teammate. Instead, he fully commits here. At least keeps Stanislaw in sight. He needs Mir to help him out as well. They don't have a smoke either, so they need to move up the tempo here. Hobbit just fully invested into his teammate being able to cover for him. Mir does so, but yeah, he's there at long to finish the job, and there's not a whole lot working for them, but we're going to see the instant B-rush here. Hobbit's ready to receive. He's got to find 3, might even be 4. Shazam finally responds, but Mir tucked away in the corner. Shazam has no idea. And well,
let me tell you, they try to change up the pace. For those of you wondering why you just go for a B-rush there, right? Gambit, take the pause.
Mo, once again, needs to land at least 1, and he does so. Able to get out a dodge as well, drops the ball.
This to somehow...
Could happen.
For this to... Oh, they've gone into CT. They're going to try and push on up. Now, this is perfect for Adred and Mo. They actually are set up to a T to shut down this exact play. Stan going to go to manage 1, but now Mo has this crossfire along with Doja in the pit. This should be the end, and as Stan is brought down to 4 HP, it certainly looks that way. Gambit going to be picking up Dust2, 16 to 14. It comes down to the wire. Towards the end, Mo starts spitting fire, and that's all they need to close out this match.
Yeah, Mo going from pretty much having... Wow.